Hello and welcome. In today's class, we'll see how we can find the lowest and highest ASCII code in a given string. This question appeared in ISC Computer Science 2024 theory paper. According to the question, we have to design a class coding to perform some string-related operations on a word containing alphabets only. Here is an example. When the user inputs Java, the original word is displayed. Then the ASCII code of each and every character gets displayed, and finally, the lowest and highest ASCII codes are displayed. Some of the members of the class are given below. Class name coding, data members, word to store the word, len to store the length of the word. Then we have some member functions. We have a non-parameterized constructor to initialize the data members, void accept to accept the word from the user, void find to display all the characters of the word along with their ASCII codes, also display the lowest and the highest ASCII code in the word. Void show to display the original word and all the characters of the word along with their ASCII codes, also display the lowest ASCII codes and the highest ASCII code in the word by invoking the function find. And we also need to define the main function to create an object and call the functions accordingly to enable the task. So that's the question. Let's start writing the program. So here I have created a file coding.java. Let's start writing the program. So we start with the import statement. Then we create the class. We include the data members, so string word and int len. Next, we have a constructor, so public coding, and it's a non-parameterized constructor, so we just put a blank string in word and len is initialized to 0. Next, the void accept function. Here we'll be inputting the word, so we need to create an object of the scanner class. Now we give a message to the user to input the word. So we can use the next function for inputting the word. Next, we create the find function. Now in the find function, we have to display all the characters of the word along with their ASCII code. So that's why we need to run the loop. So for I equals 0, I less than the len. Now one more thing, we have not set up len over here after inputting the word. So here we can now modify len as word.length. So now we can use len and I++. And we are going to print the character. Now to print the character, I think it would be nice if we can store the character first of all. So char ch equals word.caret I, and we can also store the ASCII value. So int ASCII equals, we can just write ch. And now we can print ch equals to ASCII. And this way, we'll be able to display all the characters along with their ASCII codes. We also need to display the lowest and highest ASCII codes. So for that, we can take another variable here. So int lowest equals, so I can write word dot caret 0 and int highest equals word dot caret 0. So I am using the first character in the word to initialize lowest and highest. That's the idea. And inside the same loop where we are printing all the ASCII codes, here only we can compare if lowest happens to be greater than the current ASCII code, then lowest takes that new value. Similarly, if highest happens to be less than the current ASCII code, then highest takes that ASCII code. So this way I will always have the lowest value in the lowest variable and highest value in the highest variable. And now I can print the lowest ASCII code and the highest ASCII code. So lowest ASCII code is lowest and highest ASCII code is highest. So our find function is complete. Let's now create the void show function. So public void show. Now in the show function, we have to display the original word first of all. So we print the original word. And then we call the find function to print the remaining information. And now we only need to include main. And in the main function, we create an object of coding class. Through the object, we first of all call the accept function. Then we call the show function, and show function in turn will automatically call the find function to do the rest. So obj.show. And our program is complete. Let's check the output. So enter the word. And yes, we are getting the same result. Our program is correct. So that's all for today. I hope you have understood how to solve this program. Thank you for watching and see you soon in the next class.